For the first time, researchers have hard evidence that human-made hexagonal diamonds are stiffer than the common cubic diamonds found in nature and often used in jewelry. Newly discovered ancient crystals and eggshells suggest that the Homo sapiens who collected them were just as cognitively and behaviorally advanced as coastal living early humans, debunking a previous theory. These items suggest these humans were behaviorally modern. New study finds toxic chemicals in water systems across the US.
Music triggers the same reward center in the brain as alcohol and cocaine. The pathway originates in a region of the midbrain called the ventral tegmental area and extends to the nucleus accumbens, one of the brain's key reward areas.
Frog skin cells turned themselves into living machines. Cells isolated from frog embryos organized themselves into clusters called xenobots that could move and heal themselves.
Study finds the consumption of products like beef, soy, coffee, cocoa, palm oil and timber by wealthy nations is directly linked to deforestation in threatened tropical biomes. Cycling infrastructure leads to more cycling. The sudden rollout of so-called pop-up bike lanes during the COVID-19 pandemic led to large increases in cycling. A remote sensing device can transform a trickle of incoming photons into a high-fidelity image of an object more than 200 kilometers away. Researchers built a type of single-photon LiDAR device that sends and receives one photon at a time. Researchers at CERN revealed the world's first laser-beamed manipulation of antimatter. They were able to slow down antihydrogen atoms, making it possible to finally make precise measurements.
Washington State University researchers have discovered a protein that could be key to blocking the most common bacterial cause of human food poisoning in the United States.
Changes in the oral microbiome after drinking beetroot juice may promote healthy aging and link to healthier blood vessels and brain function. Beetroot and other foods are rich in inorganic nitrate, that oral bacteria can turn to nitric oxide, to help regulate blood vessels and neurotransmission.
Jump in cancer diagnoses at 65 implies patients wait for Medicare. Increase in lung, breast, colon and prostate cancer diagnoses at the transition from 64 to 65 than at all other age transitions. Lung cancer rates increased 3–4% each year for people aged 61 to 64, then at 65 doubled.
Researchers turned white blood cells called neutrophils into drug smuggling, neutrobots, which penetrated the blood-brain barrier to treat brain cancer in mice.
Processed meat and health. Following participants for almost a decade, scientists found consumption of 150 grams or more of processed meat a week was associated with a 46% higher risk of cardiovascular disease and a 51% higher risk of death than those who ate no processed meat. Scientists uncover why chronic stress can lead to hair loss. A study in mice has revealed the molecular steps behind stress hormone-induced hair loss. The research showed that corticosterone signaling caused follicular stem cells to go into rest phase and that gene therapy was able to reverse this.